Hi everyone, so I just thought I would go through with you how I use my Bobos. You will know that I sell my Bobos. You can buy them in the TikTok shop. They're 5 for £6.50. I was fed up with my Bobos being misshaped, which is why I ended up sourcing my own ones and then obviously selling them on to you guys. So I'm just going to run through what I actually do with these balloons, okay? So first of all, they come and they're just plastic, okay? We need to really get them quite stretchy. And to do that, we need to stretch them out, okay? So I'm going to start from the neck to the top and I'm going to work my way round, pull in each side of my balloon. Keep going all the way round until I have made it back to where I started. Once I've done that, I'm then going to blow my balloon up. When I'm blowing my balloon up, I make sure that I have the whole of my neck fed right the way down onto my balloon so that the air is going to go directly straight into the balloon and not into the neck and then into the balloon. This will just help keep your roundness. So here goes. Here we have our first inflate. I'm now going to deflate again and I'm going to go back in for a second stretch for the second time, and I'm going to do it exactly the same way, pulling it round. You will notice that in the centre of the balloon it starts going more like a cling film effect. Once you've reached this, you know that you have reached the full elasticity in your balloon. Okay. All the way around, back to the beginning. Okay, so now we can see that it's really quite like a cling film and the texture of the balloon is a lot softer. Again, I'm going to put my neck onto my pump. I'm going to feed it right the way down and I'm going to inflate. This is a 24-inch balloon. I'm not going to inflate this over 20 inches. There you can see that I have got a perfect shape Bobo. So if you're interested, please do find the link in this video to purchase your 5 packs of Bobos for £6.50. Thanks for watching. Hi everyone, so I just thought I'd go into more detail with you about cutting and sealing my Bobos, just to give you a little bit more of a short video rather than having to watch loads of them. So here I've just inflated the balloon again, just so I can make sure the edges are nice and smooth, there's no crinkles in there. Now I'm taking my really sharp scissors and I am just cutting along the edge of the balloon. Okay, just a small hole enough to put, big enough to put the flowers in. So here I've just got some flowers that I've already pre-done for what was to go on a balloon display. Here you can see I'm just going to feed them in really gently. I'm going to put the stem of the necks into the neck of the balloon. I haven't cut a massive hole here at all. It's quite tiny, but just gently, slowly but surely, work the flowers into the Bobo, making sure that the neck is going down, the stem is going down into the neck of the balloons. And here I'm just pulling the balloon up around the flowers really carefully, not to damage the flowers and not to rip the balloon any further as well. Once I've got the flowers inside, I just give it a little bit of a wiggle. I'm just going to go in there and manipulate some of the flowers so that they're not all squashed together, so you can see there. Just manoeuvre them about a little bit. Once I'm happy with that, I'm going to go in and seal the balloon. So you want to make sure when you're sealing the balloon that the seal is over the centerpiece of your heat sealer. Mine's on 3.5, and I'm going to hold it down for a few seconds. The light goes out. Let the sealer cool down before releasing it. So my first seal, I've gone across the middle. Now I'm going to make sure that I've sealed the sides in, so I'm going to go in at a slightly different angle. Again, holding down and making sure that I keep it there long enough for the seal to actually cool down and seal the Bobo itself. And again, just to reinforce the other side, so I've got a crisscross, you can see there. I'm going to do exactly the same thing, hold it down, making sure that it stays there for a little bit so it cools down and the seal can really take shape. Okay, there we can see I've got crisscross over. I've made sure I've sealed all the ends in. Now I'm going to do an inflate again. Again, I'm going to make sure that my neck of my balloon is right the way down onto the and I'm just going to do a test to make sure I've sealed it all. I'm just going to seal it off slightly, and I am just going to check on the seal of my balloon just against my face to make sure that I can't feel any air bubbles coming out, which I can't. So I'm just going to go back in again, making sure that my neck's right the way down on my pump so that we can create that nice, keep that perfect circle, load it up as much as I need to. Now here, I'm going to really stretch the neck of my balloon, and I'm going to try and tie it down as low as possible. I need the neck to be there because I want the stem of my flowers to actually sit into the neck of the balloon. So here it's just a little bit fiddly. I'm just tying that off. I've stretched it really well. Okay, now I can just plop my flower stems into the neck, and here I'm going to now get a half A260. So both ends have been cut off. Here I'm going to make sure that I pull down on the neck but actually push up on the balloon. This is just so that I can make sure I get a really secure and tight fit with my flowers inside my neck of my balloon. I'm going to go round one way, probably about 6 times, and then back the opposite way again. This will just help hold your flowers in place. I'm going to tie it off. Obviously having a little bit of trouble tying it off. Okay, yep, we are finally there. We've got there. We're tying it into the knot. So we round the neck, the stem of the balloons, and there we have it. Our balloons are nicely in our Bobo. Hope this has helped. Bye.